DeFi is making a comeback. One of the main players is Sonic, and it's a new chain. Or is it? Well, Sonic rebranded from Fantom, so you may know it, but under its old name of Fantom. Sonic relaunched earlier this year on January 7th. Ever since, it's constantly been in the DeFi spotlight. Andre Cronje is also back on board, so in other words, it's redefining DeFi. It has its own layer 1 chain, which is EVM compatible. Sonic is fast, scalable, and incentivized, the latter for both users and developers. So let's take a closer look at what Sonic is all about. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, Altcoin Buzz, and as always, not financial advice, we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Sonic is a big player in DeFi. It has its roots in DeFi as well, and you may know as Fantom. However, to keep up with the ever-changing DeFi and crypto landscape, a rebranding was necessary. Andre Cronje plays a big part in all this. He founded, among others, Yearn Finance, but he was also the chair and technical advisor for Fantom. He played an important role in establishing Fantom. Now he's doing the same thing for Sonic. He's now the CTO, or Chief Technology Officer. So what did he and the team come up with? Well, their chain started from scratch without any history. There's no Fantom on it whatsoever, but you need developers to get apps on your chain. So they came up with this great idea. 90% of all generated transaction fees go back to developers. For this, it uses its fee monetization program, or FTM, and this allows developers to earn 90% of transaction fees from their apps. And as a result, it takes away financial pressure. There's less or no need for fundraising or other financial stimulus. Instead, they can focus on growing their projects and their user base. Another 200 million S tokens are set aside for the Innovator Fund, and this is to attract new developers, apps, and ventures to the chain. And this comes from the Sonic Foundation treasury. So as I mentioned, the new chain and the S token went live on the 7th of January this year. However, the team announced this as early as the 1st of August 2024. It needed a complete makeover because an upgrade just wouldn't cut it. There were too many technical upgrades involved. This involved, among other things, a high throughput with 10,000 transactions per second and sub-second finality, optimization of nodes and speed and cost reduction, advanced database storage management, and a new token and tokenomics. Sonic's native token is S, and this replaced Fantom's FTM token. Now, if you hold FTM on a centralized exchange, there's nothing that you need to do. The exchange has swapped your FTM to S at a 1-to-1 ratio. However, if you hold your FTM in a non-custodial wallet, you'll need to use Sonic's upgrade feature. Here you can swap your Fantom to S, again at a 1-to-1 ratio. The new S token has various use cases, for example, paying for transaction fees. This makes sure that there will always be constant demand for the S token, as well as staking, where you can secure the network and earn rewards in S. And lastly, governance. By staking your S tokens, you can take part in its governance. You can have a say in shaping Sonic's future. There's currently 3.175 billion total supply, all in circulation, and this is the same as the Fantom token supply. However, there's no max supply, and in general at Altcoin Buzz, we're not big fans of such tokenomics. So after 6 months, for the next 6 years, Sonic will mint 1.5% tokens per year, and that equals over 47 million tokens per year. These new tokens will finance strategic ecosystem growth initiatives, for example, incentive airdrops, ecosystem expansion efforts, validator rewards, and burning mechanisms. But to offset this inflation, there's also various burn mechanisms in place. So in all fairness, that makes the tokenomics slightly better. For instance, airdrops. For airdrops, there are 200 million S tokens available. Users receive straight away 25%, and the other 75% are locked as NFTs for 9 months. The earlier you claim your airdrop, the more will be burned. If you cash out in the first month, 88% to 100% is burned. If you wait 9 months, it's all yours. There's also the network funding, where all the remaining tokens of the 47 million plus tokens created per year will be burned. And lastly, there's the fee monetization burn program. As I already explained, how devs can earn up to 90% of transaction fees on their apps. However, if an app doesn't take part in it, 50% of the transaction fees from the app are burned. The current S price is 50 cents, with a $1.5 billion market cap. Sonic keeps delivering. One way is by continued airdrops. You can earn points and gems. For points, these are part of the 200 million token airdrop, and there are 3 ways of earning points. Passive points for holding whitelisted assets, activity points for deploying your whitelisted assets, and app points where participating apps can offer points. And then there's gems, but these are airdrop points for developers. Both airdrop options will run for various seasons, and the first season ends in June 2025. Sonic also has a thriving ecosystem, for instance, Chainlink with its CCIP or cross-chain interoperability program. And on May 6th to 8th, there's a Sonic Summit in Vienna, Austria, so if you're interested in Sonic, this is the place to be in May. So to wrap things up, Sonic's made improvements and innovations compared to Fantom. It survived the first couple months well, and the rebranding seems to have worked out fine for them now. And they have a unique feature on how to attract and incentivize developers. The same goes for us, the users. So what do you guys think about Sonic? Let me know in the comments down below, and join us in our discussions on Discord and X.